All right. So, like I was saying, you guys are in like a old subway clerk station. The southern wall, it's just going to be a normal compass for this. North is up, south is down. But like the southern wall is filled with like old broken computers. It has like an old cash register and a whole bunch of old subway tickets that are kind of like deteriorating. The room you're in has the one dead body that would be, let's see, right about there. That's
Okay.
the one that, let's see, Andre, you were fighting with, right?
Oh, that's right. We were trying to hit each other, right?
Yep.
And I couldn't hit him at all. How did he die? Who killed him?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I didn't hit him once. I failed every single attempt to hit him.
I don't think he hit you either, so.
Right.
Yeah.
The guy that is left, though, just as the game ended or whatever, he held out a grenade. He has the hand, like the little trigger thing squeezed, but he pulled the pin out. So if he was to drop it, the grenade's going to go off.
Okay. So that's where we are right now. He's
Yep.
ready to.
So he's like holding the grenade out, and he's already pulled the pin out and dropped the pin, but he's just holding the grenade. He's like, "So if you kill me, you're all gonna die."
Okay. So where is he standing in comparison to us?
Right where that guy is.
That guy. Okay. I should probably not be next to him because I was wrestling the guy here, right? I just don't want to cheat. If you want me to be next to him, I can.
Yeah, it's totally up to you. I don't really care.
Okay. Just it makes a little bit more sense if I'm over the guy that I was fighting.
Yeah, you can move your guy to wherever you want him at.
I'm not. I mean, we're all still in his blast radius anyway.
Yeah, grenade has about 8. So yeah, this entire room is within the blast radius, obviously.
Okay.
So what do you do?
What do you want?
Okay.
He's like,
If you let that go, you'll kill yourself.
and if I don't, you'll kill me.
That's not true. Not yet.
He's like, look at my friend. You killed my friends.
Because you were trying to kill us.
That's besides the point. You come in and invaded our territory.
Did we suspect that they were cannibals?
Vultures, but cannibals, yeah.
Sort of. Okay. So raiders, basically.
Yep.
But not necessarily full Wendigo status. They might not have been eating people, but...
But it's quite obvious. I mean, it's a known rumor that the vultures are cannibals generally.
Right.
They just take whatever they can to survive.
Right. So they're more like bushwhackers.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You guys can hear like feet coming down from the hallway that you came down to get to this room, like the soft padding of feet coming towards the room you're in. But it's out in the darkness, so you can't see anything yet.
Okay.
Friends of yours? I ask him.
He just kind of smiles. He's like, probably.
So our choices are we can either have you kill us now or wait till they get here and die anyway.
He's like, well, what do you guys give me to live?
Oh,
You're gonna have to let go of that sometime.
He's like, yeah, but I could just throw it down the old hallway.
if you throw that now and take out everyone who's coming here, we'll let you go. And we'll all live. Fair deal?
He shakes his head no. He's like, how about you guys go into the room over here? And he kind of motions towards the room that has the dead girl in it. And he's like, I'll close you guys in there and I'll be on my way.
That room, right? Right here?
Yep.
This
Sounds like a good deal, guys. I think we should do it.
You might just throw the grenade in there. Does it look like it can be sealed off?
The room,
Anyway?
yeah, it has a door.
Okay.
Like a heavy steel door. It looks like a secure office at one time.
Mhm.
Like where they would hold the money in the safe or stuff like that. So it has a nice, good, heavy door.
We're kind of at his mercy.
We can just run away. I mean,
All right, so, as
We
you guys are
could.
kind of looking at him or whatever, right down here, let's see. What does that click? My little clicker don't work. Okay, well, anyway, to the outside room. Let me make a... There you go. So right down here, you guys hear like the something patting the feet or whatever, and then like right around the corner, like opening up into the room where the door is, you see two guys kind of show up. Both of them are dressed really raggedy looking, and they kind of look like the man who's speaking to you, just like old ammo clothes, and they have like guns slung over their shoulder. But each of them is carrying a person that has like a black bag over top of their head, and they don't seem to notice that you're there. As they, as they come around the corner, they're like, "Hey, boss, what should we do with?" And they kind of stop as they see you three.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go back into the other room, so I have some cover
Really?
around the doorway.
You doing that? Okay.
so they're
Well,
coming through here, right?
you're taking cover though, right? You're not just
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just
you're not just bending
not
over
running
to-
away,
Okay.
taking cover in the doorway.
Okay. I have a feeling that he's not gonna throw a grenade at his own guys. I'm gonna rush that door
Which door?
Oh, I moved your guy.
with those
Okay.
two gentlemen, with the guy occupying the hostages. I want to club someone before this session is out because that didn't work last time. So basically, as soon as I see them, I'm just gonna hurtle into them, and hopefully have some surprise advantage.
Okay.
I don't know if the game allows for that,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty much just running straight into them.
So like as soon as they come around the corner and they go to speak, you're just gonna rush at them.
Yeah, just check him with my rifle.
All right. Well,
I knew I should have put some more points into melee.
I also added a initiative to all your guys' sheets. So why don't you roll initiative? I don't know where I put it though. I don't remember. It's right at the very top, right next to your name.
Oh, I see.
You should be able to click that, and it'll go right into the initiative track.
Where
I think you
is
have to go- I know.
Yeah, you two will basically be going at the same time. Okay.
Me too.
Okay, sure.
All right then. We're set to go. All right, Andre, you're up. You're gonna be rushing at this
Yo.
guy.
1 moment, let me move my sheet. Yep, I'm hurtling into that room, away from the man with the grenade and into the these two people.
Okay.
I'm hoping I can just snuff one out because their weapons are over their shoulders, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm hoping
They're just
I
like
can.
holding the two captives, but at the moment that's
Okay.
it.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping that I'll be able to disrupt them from getting them up and stuff just by basically just charging into one,
Yeah.
hopefully disrupting the other.
All right. How are you attacking them? You shooting at them, or you just gonna like club them or attack them?
I'm just checking him with the club, I guess.
All right. Let's
Or
say
with the rifle butt.
we're gonna say that's
Good old-
brawling then.
Cool.
So what do you have for points in brawling? 1. So
I have 1 point in it.
okay. So minus
My
1.
related ability is 3.
Difficulty 0. You're not doing any of that. So difficulty of 1.
Okay, cool. So, I just want to refamiliarize myself. The ability is the level of the skill, right? Oh, I can just roll it
Yep,
from there.
right
can't
from
I?
your sheet. Just do the brawling one, and it should ask whatever.
Difficulty 1. Let's see how this goes.
Not good.
No, I have yet to pass a roll in this game.
That's 6. You rolled high on that other part. All right, so you like kind of rush past him. He just kind of like sidesteps out of the way, so you kind of rush past him, swinging your gun around. Salazar and Michael, you are up. What would you like to do?
About here, good.
Works for me.
Cool.
Let's move you down one more. You can see the guy with the grenade isn't like, he's just kind of like caught off guard with Andre running out the door and Salazar running into the other room, so he hasn't like actually dropped the grenade or done anything yet.
Okay, is this door still the door here?
Mhm.
Is that still able to close?
Yes,
Okay.
it would open into the room you're in.
Okay, and are the two people in?
Uh-oh.
GM froze.
Am I good now?
We can hear you.
Yeah, your picture's frozen.
Give it just a second, because you guys all froze for me for a second too, but
Oh, okay.
if not, then I'll reload it. What were you saying?
If I wanted to close the door, which side would the two people be on, and would they be in the way?
They would be out right next to where Andre is right now. The two people.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, if you closed it, they'd be out there with him.
Okay.
It's not like a heavy steel door or anything, but it's a good solid wooden door.
Okay.
It has a little like a small window in the like a bank teller type window thing.
Oh, okay. Probably not working.
I'm waiting for what Michael does.
I'm not entirely sure what to do.
Oh. Well,
So if you have an idea, you should go for it.
Salazar will just sit in the doorway and watch for a clear shot in case he needs to risk shooting into where Andre is.
Okay. There is. Let me draw a little picture here. Let's see. So, like, right here would be where the teller window is. It would be like those big glass windows they used to have just with just a tiny little opening that they would slide tickets and money through. But the whole window's shattered and gone now. Like, a person could fit through it. But from where Salazar is, you would have a clean shot from where you are out. But you can only see a part of where the people are out there with Salazar. Because they're kind of like at an odd angle, I guess.
Oh, they're not in front of the doorway?
Right, they're right about here.
Oh, well, then I'll keep my gun on the guy in the corner instead.
Okay.
Kind of peeking around the doorway.
You know what? I'll just I'll take one of my grenades out. What do we call it? A canister bomb.
Okay.
And then how difficult would it be for me to go through this window?
To climb through, you can just climb right through without a problem. It's only a couple feet off the ground, but it's plenty big enough for you to fit through, so.
Okay. Then I'm gonna like climb through quickly and throw the canister bomb at this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell, close the door to
I was gonna say, do you want to close the door?
Well, yeah, I think I would.
All right. You don't really need to throw it at him or anything. What's the radius on it, though?
It's 5 meters.
5 meters. Okay. I think that covers the entire room. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you can do that without a problem. If you want to move your guy out, I'm going to roll his armor.
And actually, can I move him around the corner? Like here?
Yeah. You could like hop around the corner. Yeah. And let me roll his armor. What's the damage on that?
It's a 6 injury.
Oops. Apparently that doesn't work. Let's see, GM. Armor. Because I never put it in.
Yeah, it's a fire grenade, so it's 6 injury.
Okay. And I never programmed my armor roll, but that's okay. I'm going to use Steelhead, so Steelhead's roll is actually going to be mine. But
Okay.
let's see. He has armor of 2, so that's 5 injury.
6.
6. Ouch. Takes a hit and their armor absorbs 3 points of damage, though. Okay, so he's got 2 ticks. All right, so yeah, this whole bomb kind of goes off in this room. You can see him like hunker down in the corner, but the grenade, when this blast goes off, you can hear his grenade, like hit the floor and kind of like clink away next to him. Salazar.
Does his grenade go off as well?
It will, unless something happens, on his turn. Salazar,
Okay.
did you want to do anything?
I'm just gonna duck around the corner some more.
All right. Let's see. And Steelhead. His thing does 5. And absorbs 3 points of damage. So he took 2. All right, yeah. So you hear these like 2 bombs, go off in this room. Everything is silent. It's all filled with smoke and debris, though you can't hear anything. All you can hear is like his moans. He still seems to be alive, but not in good condition.
Oh no.
How?
So Andre, you are up. The 2 guys next to you, they haven't been able to react yet. You can see where they're like getting ready to shove the prisoners they have to the side and get their guns, but you have free reign on them at the moment.
Okay, cool. I have a sidearm. Can I draw that and fire in the same turn?
Yeah. Well, you got to do quick draw, which gives you a +2 to the difficulty.
Okay. Let's try it. Let's see if I can get anything correctly here. Let me just see what my roll for shooting things is.
So you'd use firearms.
Firearms. Okay. 4. The stat related to it is 3. So the roll is 7.
All right. So their point.
Give me a difficult.
Let's see. They're right next to you. What your firearms is for? So let's see. 2. That takes to -1. That takes -2. Difficulty will be 2. However, for firearms, if your fitness is 2 or more, then it's going to be an automatic hit since it's point blank, which it is.
My fitness is 2 or more. It is 3.
So yep, it's going to be an automatic because you're basically right next to him, even with a quick draw. So let me.
Cool. So yeah, I'm just quickly pulling it out and just.
All right. What's the damage?
Shooting into them.
What's the damage on it? I'll roll their armor.
Cool. The weapon is a plasma pistol.
4 injury.
4 damage.
And 0 points. So yeah, this guy is pretty much shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so your plasma rifle just kind of like blows off the whole left side of his arm, part of his chest. He kind of stumbles back to the ground and cracks his head on the floor. He's unconscious at the moment and bleeding out and will be dead in his turn. So Salazar and Michael, what would you guys like to do? The room where the guy was in is like there's still smoke just pouring out. You can see like little bits of flame in the room and stuff. His moans are still in there, so he's still alive, but
the second grenade hasn't gone off yet.
yeah, it
No,
did.
it has.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Man, he's still alive?
Yeah, his armor absorbed a lot of it.
2 grenades.
all right. Well, can I move and switch to my rifle at the same time?
Yep.
All right. I'll move to the other doorway.
All right.
How far can I move? Where does it say that?
I don't actually know if there is a movement in this game. Let's treat it kind of like every other game and say 30 feet or 30 meters. So actually, it would be 10 meters roughly. So it comes out to be about 8 squares. So go with 8 squares when you move. Or 8
Right.
meters. Yeah, if you want to measure, just use 8 meters.
Yeah, plenty of space. I'll move to the other doorway
All right.
and draw out my rifle.
All right, yeah. So as you come around, you can see Andre just like blow the half of this guy's body apart. The one guy that's left kind of shoves the hostages he has to the side. Michael, you're up.
Can I? Is there a stone on? Because I'm a terrible shot. Is there a stone on the ground I can pick up and throw at the guy who's standing?
Yeah, there's garbage all over the place, so there'd be something around. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Use the
pick up a
glass.
stone and throw it at the guy.
All right. Oh man. Let's see. Composure. What would you be using for that?
Athletics.
Works for me. So let's see. Your points 6. What's your fitness? Is 3. Athletics. It's 1. So it's gonna be an automatic. You're close enough. It's right there beside you.
Okay, cool.
I'll say it. Roll 1d2 for me and see. Let's see what kind of damage it has.
Okay.
2. So it's like a nice heavy boulder you're lobbing in this guy's head.
Okay.
And steelhead. 2. So 2 damage.
Yeah. According to the weapons table, a rock is 2 fatigue damage.
2 fatigue. Okay.
So.
And it absorbed. Actually, his armor ain't gonna absorb fatigue, so 2 ticks. Okay. All right. So yeah, you like shove this rock in the back. It'll probably like hit him in like the back of the head or whatever. So he's gonna stumble forward. Salazar, did you want to take a shot? You could still move and take a shot with him if you wanted to, or do something.
Sure. There's still 2 guys. No, one of them got shot already.
One's on the ground, bleeding out. He'll be dead on his turn because there's no saving him.
No, I'll just draw my rifle or point my rifle at him and say, down on the ground, hands behind your head.
All right. Yeah, he'll drop without a problem. He lets his gun kind of hang loose because it's on like a strap over his shoulder, and it just kind of like hangs down beside him. But he puts his hands up and drops down to his knees. He's like saying something, but it's in a different language, so you're not quite sure what he's saying. But he seems to be surrendering.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put my foot on his back so he can't get up and try anything.
Okay. You can see that he has like a dagger in the back of his boot, and then his gun is kind of like hanging off of his shoulder, but otherwise he doesn't have anything. The 2 hostages are like mumbling for help or whatever, but they kind of like put their backs up to the wall now that they were let go.
I'll grab the dagger and cut the hood off of one of them.
All right. It's a younger guy, probably like in his upper teens. Nobody you recognize. And then the other one's a girl, probably the same age. They both look quite a bit alike.
So, you guys got yourself into quite a situation here. What's going on? Who is this guy?
They just shake their heads like, we don't know who they are, but they took us hostage several days ago. They've been holding us in a room.
Took you hostage from where? Where are you from?
We're just scavengers, and we're not from anywhere. We just survive day to day.
Like a vulture?
He shakes his head. No, we're not vultures. We haven't been associated with a pocket. We couldn't find some place to go. He just kind of like looks around, kind of nervous, but he kind of like fades off his voice.
I'll point the knife I just took right at his chest. Say, I'll have more to ask you later.
He's like, please, I mean no harm.
Are the The two hostages still hooded?
That's who he's talking to. Nope, he took the
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry for that.
Yep.
I got
nope,
distracted.
he took the hoods off both of them.
Right.
Yeah, the girl speaks up too, and she's like, "Really, we're not going to do anything. They took us hostage several days ago. We were down the rails. We've been living our life on the rails. They killed my family, our parents."
Can either of you understand what this guy's saying on the ground?
They both shake their head and say, "No, they speak in some sort of code lingo, some sort of vulture lingo." And he's like, "But they can speak English. I've heard them."
I'll kick the guy in the side and say, "Speak English."
All right, so he has like a really thick, almost like a Russian-y accent when he speaks, where everybody's like, "I surrender, I surrender."
Either of you guys want to say anything?
Yeah, is this guy alive?
Oh, yes. Well, you can hear like his moans and crying of pain in there, but he's still alive, yeah.
Okay. Can I just like go walk over there, put a gun to his head, and shoot him?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't resist at this point, so yeah.
Wow, dang.
So
Oh,
we've taken out 3 now.
Yeah.
We haven't searched them yet, have we?
Nope.
Search the
No.
bodies?
He seemed to know what was going on. I don't know if he has any pockets left, but want to see if he has like dog tags or anything.
Which guy?
Anything that identifies him. The fellow who we blew up twice.
Oh, the guy in the room there?
Yeah. If there's anything left of his effects.
Let's see. He doesn't have any dog tags or anything like that. He just has like a can of tuna in one of his pockets, a couple little daggers, knives. He does have 3 other grenades that are strapped to his belt.
I'll take this.
And he has like a little plasma pistol. That's about it. You can see like wear marks on his shoulders from carrying a pack or something, but he doesn't have it with him.
I'll take the canned tuna. Haven't seen one of those in like 30 years.
It's probably
I'll take the
expired,
knives
but you know.
and the grenades.
Okay.
I'm sure the people back at camp will be grateful for all this stuff.
I'll take a knife. Good to have. I don't think I have one actually.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I'm taking a knife.
All right.
How many grenades and what type of grenades?
3, and just treat them as canister bombs.
Okay.
Actually, they have 4 damage. I'm not sure what the canister bombs have. They have the same everything else, but 4 injury for damage. Canister bombs have 6. Yeah.
Canister bombs were supposed to be fire grenades.
Okay. Let me look at the sheet. I think there's actual grenades on here. Scatter grenades, slug, fire grenades, center grenade. Yeah, just treat them as fire grenades then.
Okay.
The other guy that they killed out there in the hallway that had like the left part of his chest blown off, he just has his plasma pistol and a knife in his boot, and then the guy that's on the ground has the same thing, just a basic plasma pistol and a dagger in his boot.
Can I use my knowledge of technology to just disable these things, just so they can't be turned against us? I just want to, I guess, take a power cell out of the plasma pistol so that it doesn't work anymore.
Oh yeah, they just have almost like an ammo clip, it looks like, but it's just like a little plasma radiation battery. You can just drop them right out. Yep.
Yeah, I just take it out, break it so that it just can't be picked up by these people.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 2 hostages, something like that. The thing is that we walked into this situation where we thought there were hostages, right?
Yep. Yeah, you were
And
told.
then everyone in the room turned on us.
Yep.
Well, no, there were those 3 guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were taken away. Yes. Well, they ran away,
Okay.
but
They ran away, yeah. The girl turned on us.
Mhm.
Right. Is there any way that a pod can integrate new people? Do we have anything to offer these?
like your pockets that you live in, your little towns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do they take newcomers that aren't registered?
Yeah, they have a whole system set up, and that's kind of like one of the things that Colonel Briggs wanted you guys to do is see if there was any hostages or whatever, and if so, be able to cross-examine them a bit before you take them in, but to try and bring back any people that you can save from here, bring them back to
Right.
the pocket. And they go through like a whole process of examining them to make sure that they're not, the Terminator infiltrators and vultures
Okay.
trying to infiltrate or something. They go through like a whole psychology exam and everything.
Right. What is our pocket number again? We're
Uh,
70.
73.
Pocket 72, zone 34.
So 34. Okay. How does being integrated into our pocket sound? Say to these two.
The girl nods furiously, and the guy, does the same thing. They're like, we've been trying to find a place to go. We need somebody to take us to one. We don't know where they are.
Okay. Sort of size them up. What skills do you have?
They kind of look at each other and like, she can sew. We scavenge.
Labor it is.
Skilled labor. They nod. We'll do anything. Just as long as you can help us out.
Which direction did you come from?
They kind of point over the shoulder and like from back that way, which would be like to the north from where you guys are, on the rail tracks.
So not the way that we took.
No, it would have been if you guys kept going up that way.
Maybe we can start asking them about what they saw. We can use the info that they gave us to have some idea about what we're going to be scouting into.
They say that they. Let's see. So the guy kind of steps forward. He's like, they brought us here 3 days ago. They hooded us when they brought us here. We haven't been able to see much, but we've heard several different people talk. We were in the room. It sounded like there was dripping water. We had a really moldy type smell. They chained us to something. Then like they took our older brother. We haven't heard from him. And then they said that otherwise I don't know where we are. I don't know how we got here.
Okay.
What's your older brother's name?
They say his name is. I got actually out of names. Roger Reese.
Okay. Reese doesn't mean anything to us, right?
You know who?
Anything at all?
Well, yeah, you would know who like Captain Reese is, but it's also kind of a popular name. So whether it's related or not,
Right. Okay.
And they say the guy introduces himself as Sean Reese, and then their sister Nora Reese.
Okay. 3 days ago?
He says roughly. I've lost track of time, but it's been roughly probably 3.
Okay.
Does your older brother have any skills that we could use?
They say hunting. He used to hunt for food for us. I've seen him shoot well.
Those are good skills to have. Could teach him a thing or two.
In your old age.
Someone's got to take my place when I retire.
They say we'll help you find my brother, but we should get going or do something.
Okay. So we should go north. Do you agree?
Well, are we going to take them with us north?
I think we should take them back to the camp.
We could send them back. It wasn't that dangerous getting from the camp to this location, was it?
No, it was pretty much just a straight shot down the railway.
Okay. We need to give them something so that they aren't shot on sight or perceived as infiltrators.
Do we have a radio? I forget.
A short, like, walkie-talkie.
Yeah, you had just the walkie-talkie.
Oh, that's right, we do, but yeah, it might not, Nothing I can do to try to amplify it or anything, right? Some tinfoil magic to try to.
With what's in these rooms, not really. I mean, there are some computer supplies. If you wanted to give it a shot, you could roll.
Okay.
I mean,
the computer supplies. Would I be trying to send a message to them digitally, or would I be trying to send a radio message?
a radio message trying to like enhance it somehow with wiring
Okay.
or whatever you might be able to pick up from around.
Okay. I start walking around the room. I'm like looking at the wiring, and I'm displeased with its lack of, how dare it
Use.
not, do what I need to do right now. Take my radio. I start trying to assemble something
All right.
with it. I'm hoping that somehow I can get this radio to possibly interrupt a signal back at the pocket,
Okay.
just to
With
get a short
what's
message
there,
through.
it's pretty crappy. So how about difficulty of 5? So it's basically very challenging.
Okay. My skill with technology
It's pretty good.
is 8. My ability is 4. Level, what was the difficulty? again?
5.
Sorry. 5? Okay, let's see how this goes.
Oh,
Tie is a success.
Okay.
wow.
So
It's probably horrible, and I have no idea how to justify.
yeah, you're able to like
With
cobble together
orifice.
something so your walkie-talkie has like wires running across the walls and tinfoil sticking out and stuff.
Okay.
Probably only going to last for about 10 to 15 seconds, but you could get a transmission through. What do you want to say?
Mhm.
You do know, like back at the station, they have like the CB radios that are like constantly skipping through all the channels and picking
Right.
up.
Incoming pod 70. Wait, pocket 73. 2 survivors. Incoming. South,
Yep.
right? Southbound.
From
From
the
the
south.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they'd be coming in north into the town. So, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So incoming northbound. 1 male, 1 female. Identified as Reese.
All right. So you like start to hear some sort of static come through in a voice, but then it cuts off before you're able to really get anything. But as far as from what you can tell, it's probably wet through at least on your end.
Okay. We have this old plasma pistol, a knife. Should we give it to them?
No.
No. Yeah, it's not
There was
that
nobody on the way
dangerous.
between us and here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they've
Go.
been living on their own for who knows how long. They can handle themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, they look competent enough to,
Okay. I'm not all that enthused about doing this, but I'm sort of like, okay, go. I'm not going to be very empathetic. Say you're a laborer, they'll probably find a purpose for you. Mention you can sew.
So the girl kind of looks at her brother and Becky, and she's like, "You're not coming with us."
We have other duties.
You can see like the panic in her eye, but her brother, reassures her, and he's like, "Are we taking your cart? You guys had 2 carts that you brought here, so."
Oh.
Yeah, take
I-
one.
Take 1 cart.
Okay.
Wait, can all 3 of us fit on one? Or 4 of us, I
4
guess?
technically, but yeah, it'll be a little tight, but yeah.
It might not make very much sense, but if we don't want Steelhead with us for this mission, we could send it back with them
Okay.
as reassurance,
Yeah, why don't we do that?
just to
That'll
make sure.
right.
Okay,
Yeah, why don't we do that? That
And
way,
then
it'll give
you
him a
could-
reason to be back and then like come back and meet you or something. Okay.
right.
Yeah, good idea.
Cool. And then that'll also keep, tabs on them, so they're not necessarily just, I don't know,
Gonna steal our
Let's
cart.
do your carton.
stealing the
Cruise.
cart, reporting some, opening that's expected. Because if they were vultures, they could easily use this as an attempt to like ambush
Mhm.
the pocket.
All right, so
So this is done very much with distrust for them in mind.
All right. So yeah, Steelhead
So it's
kind of
like,
leads
yeah,
him off,
sending-
and you can hear him like move down the hallway, and he seems to like be talking to him, and as he goes.
Okay, I call it Murder Bot while there, just to keep as though that's its name and not Steelhead.
Murderbot.
Murder Bot.
All right. So the guy on the ground, he's like says something, in his language, but it's kind of like broken English. But you can hear him like pleading to let him go or get up, or he'll do whatever you want. He can show you where lots of weapons are. It's like, I show you weapons, many weapons, and food. You look hungry.
What was our main mission again? To just find the vultures and get rid of them?
Basically, yeah, and try to save any hostages that might be here.
Okay. All right. Where's your camp?
He kind of puts his arms on. He's like, "You're in camp. This camp."
Where's everyone else?
He says, "They eat. Big feast. I show you."
I don't know. What should we do with this guy?
Why don't we gag him and then have him walk?
Put one of those hoods on him? No, I can't. No, they won't be able to.
'cause- yeah.
Yeah, put a gag on him and have him show us the way.
Okay.
Taking away all his weapons and already.
Yeah, we should be ready to kill him at the drop of a hat. I mean, vultures really don't seem like salvageable people.
Wait, this guy just came from far away carrying hostages, says he's going to a feast. I think we might be on the menu.
Right.
But they will be expecting him to be bringing people.
Yes.
How about we put a bag over his head?
But he won't be able to lead us then.
We
He
can
won't be
track
able to
him.
lead us then. Well, I mean, we could put the bag over his head before we go there. How well do vultures... Can we infiltrate them just by pretending to be them, or do they tattoo themselves? Do they...
No, they're just a lot of
Seem to
different
have equipment.
vagabond type people. Usually just wear scraps, whatever they can get.
Right.
Scrap guns.
Okay. We could feasibly pretend to be like them. We could be offering this gentleman to them.
The only thing you guys would
We
have,
have to prevent him
your
talking.
like your Kevlar armor and stuff would be a little beyond what they generally have, but that doesn't
Right.
necessarily mean anything as long as you have an excuse for it.
Yeah. Right.
Which one of us looks like they've been beaten up the most? So they can be our other hostage.
Did I get hit at all? I don't think so.
No, I don't think
I don't
so.
think any of us.
Well, actually, we should probably use the mutant, because why would a mutant be a vulture?
Right.
So what would you like?
We could pretend that the vulture is a hostage, and then one of us is a hostage.
Mhm.
And then the other two lead them back.
Well, we don't know where to go. It's the problem.
Well, if we're not far, then there'll probably be signs of where they go in and out.
That's true.
Yeah, like where
My
you guys,
guy's a really good tracker. He can track anything.
you could get back to where you guys came in without problem. It's mainly just right down the hallway, from where you guys got off the carts, and then you could go left, which is where you went, or you could have went right. I mean, it's the only other way they could have come from. So,
Okay.
so who's doing what?
Why don't I have the bag over my head? Since even when I'm blind, I can still see.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So
All right, and
Sounds good. I can try to track down where the camp is.
can we get clothes from maybe like this lady? And like, or other bodies?
yeah, there's quite a few bodies around. You could get other clothes or whatever you wanted from them. Yeah.
Okay,
Even
and then like cover up
Mhm.
the Kevlar.
Yeah.
yeah, we could even switch out the guy's clothes with some of ours. The fake hostage, the vulture hostage.
Eh,
That he looks
Okay.
more like us and we look more like him.
Right. Just
Keep
keep
our
the
armor-
armor
yeah,
on.
keep the
because,
armor.
Yeah, we would. Any good scavenger would wear that.
I'm just going to use that other token guy for your hostage, basically. He's
Okay.
not the actual dead guy.
Probably don't want to use his clothes. They're probably pretty mangled by now.
Yeah, there's not much left of them. All right, so, Andre, you can lead the way. You got the flashlight.
Is Andre still there? Yep. There. Your picture froze for a second.
Ah.
Yeah, if you want to lead the way. You guys didn't go into the room over here yet. That one was marked as a woman's bathroom on the door.
Wait, we went into one bathroom.
Yeah, you went into the one below it, the men's bathroom.
Oh, okay.
But you can see like blood marks that are dragged across from the women's bathroom over to where you guys are. But that's all that's there.
Guess we should just check it out. Make sure there's no more surprises.
Let's see. Andre, you can move your guy around wherever you want to go.
Cool. Do.
I'll just make the other ones follow along.
Okay. There's the bathroom where I made a fool out of myself.
Yes.
All right. Well, I mean, I assume we just leave here without incident, right?
Yeah.
Do we want to go into the bathroom?
The women's bathroom, you can see like fresh blood is on the floor and stuff. The doors are closed to the room.
Oh.
We should check out the fresh blood.
Yeah, go for it. Here, I'll
You're not
follow
going
us
with
inside
us?
the flashlight.
All right. So
Do.
who's opening the door?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Oh. I'm gonna take off my hood since I don't need it.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I just chain the hostage to something so he doesn't run off while we're
Yeah, there's plenty of old pipes and
or
stuff around.
something?
Yep.
Cool. Just I handcuff him to something so that he doesn't
Take off.
run off. Yeah.
So like as you guys come to the door, he's like, go in there. Don't go in there.
Why?
He's like, the bomb. It's trapped.
The bomb?
Well, you open the door then.
His eyes kind of get wide and he looks at you, he's like, no.
Is there a way that we can look for a bomb or
Yeah, you can use
investigation?
Yep, investigation would work.
All right, Salazar will check around the door frame, see if there's any truth to what the guy's saying.
Okay.
As far as he can tell. See, what would the difficulty be?
What is your investigation points?
The total?
Nope, just the points. 5.
Oh, 5. Yeah.
Nope, you don't need to roll anything because it would be the thingy. So, you can see there's like a wire running along the door and then down around the corner. It kind of like disappears into the room. It does look like a tripwire of some sort or something. Whether it's hooked to a bomb, you can't really tell though.
There's definitely a tripwire here. Yeah, I don't want to open this door. There's something nasty on the other side.
As you finish speaking or whatever, you can hear like a voice on the other side of the room call out, hello? Is somebody there?
Is there a bomb in there?
It kind of sounds like a girl's voice, a younger girl or whatever. She says, no.
Do
What's
you
in
know
there?
where the wire attached to the door leads?
She's like, I'm chained to the wall. I can't see anything. Something's over my head.
Okay, I go to the hostage and I put my gun to his chest. He's like, "You're opening that door."
Why don't you try intimidation?
All right. Oh, I don't even have it. I have one. 1 second. Let's see what I got.
I'll back him up. Why should we?
We're all just. Let me.
Well, no, I don't actually have intimidation.
Yeah, I don't. None of you have intimidation. I don't think. Steelhead does,
No, I
but
think-
Yeah.
I mean, if all three of you wanted to kind of do, I'd basically treat it as a 3.
Okay.
Sure.
Someone
Well,
make
I
a
mean,
roll.
What is it you're gonna tell him, or how are you intimidating? What are you gonna do?
I'm just brute forcing it with the gun. I'm just putting it to his head. I've uncuffed him and I'm just sort of walking him towards the door.
All right, so I'll say difficulty of 2, but -3, so a difficulty of -1.
Okay. Should I make the roll since I'm doing it?
Yep.
Okay, difficulty 3, ability 3, due to the 3 of us,
Yep.
right? Or
No,
just
no,
me?
I already subtracted
Okay.
that out of the difficulty, basically. So it would have been
Okay.
difficulty 2, but
So just difficulty minus
Yep.
1.
Okay.
all right. So the guy says, "No, I'm not going. No," and he kind of like puts his back up against the wall and like kind of like shoves you off of him.
Okay. I really just want to kill him at this point, but
Can we open the door a little bit without setting the wires off?
Yeah, Salazar would notice. It looks like it kind of you could open it up a little bit and not catch whatever it is.
Yeah, we can inch it open and see if
And
our
like flash the flashlight around.
Okay, so from what you can tell in the room, you can see that the tripwire kind of like runs along the. What's my dog doing? Oh, runs along the door frame and then up the wall, and it kind of reaches over, and it angles down. But you can see like 2 people that are like huddled down in the corner. They both have bags over top of their heads, and the tripwire runs behind them. But each one of them is connected to like a small grenade right behind each person. So if the door was to open up all the way, it would pull the pins for the grenades.
okay.
I gotta let my dog go.
So we have to.
so if we
We have
could
to
cut the
disconnect
wire, it'd be good.
Yep. One moment though.
No. Wait, would it? Okay, sure.
I
If
think
we cut
so.
the
Yeah.
wire, it'd be good. That's good.
As I understand it, the wire is connected to the pins. So the thing that will pull the pins is opening the door, which tugs the wire, which pulls the pins. So
Yeah.
hopefully cutting them won't disturb the pins at all.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's cut the wire.
That's, I hope. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a trap, like a trap that you make in the woods, but it's connected to a grenade.
Yeah, like one of those boxes that's held up by a stick.
Yeah,
Stick
with the
the
peanut
cheese
butter
underneath.
Yeah.
See, so how are we gonna cut the wire?
We have knives.
We have knives. I'd rather have scissors though, because you have to be careful to not,
All right. From what you can tell, you probably could disable it. It might be kind of tricky, so there will be a difficulty to it. But if the door was to actually be open or whatever, it would definitely pull the pin loose from the grenades.
Right. What would you say the roll is?
To try and disable it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I have,
ability. or skill?
Let's
Is it
see.
technology or is it
Technology would.
finesse?
Let's see. Technology would work. Finesse would work. Survival would work.
Oh,
I am a technologist, but if someone wants to use their survival, that feels like it
I
would be
have
more
10 in
relevant.
survival.
Do it, yeah.
Okay.
I feel weird using technology for it because that's starting to be like a catch-all skill.
What's the difficulty?
Let's see. Easy. How many points do you have in survival? Just points.
I have 3 points.
3, so 1. So it's going to be a difficulty of 0.
Okay. Okay.
So what do you do with this wire? Do you like cut it somehow, or?
Yeah, I cut it with my knife.
Okay. You can see like the pins kind of like wiggle a little bit, but by the time you're able to get it off, they're still in place, and the door is able to open up freely from where you're at.
Okay.
In the room itself, as the door opens up a little bit more, you can see like these two people. They're two smaller forms. They're probably like maybe young teenager type kids. Both of them are chained to like the women's stalls, the bathroom stalls. They have the black hoods over top of them. There's a lot of blood around the room and stuff, but it looks like a body was dragged out at one point. You can just like the two people in there, they're kind of like sobbing, from scared or whatever. They're not sure what's going on.
Well, I'll go grab the 2 grenades and hand them to Michael. He likes grenades.
All right.
Then I'll undo their hoods.
Okay, yeah, so you see it's just two younger kids, probably like 13, 14-year-old, two girls, and they kind of look up at you, their eyes kind of wide and freaked out, and they're like, "You're not going to eat us, right?"
No, but that guy might.
And they're like, "They took our brother from here. We haven't heard from him in forever." And then they took our other brothers, and she's like starting to stutter and talk really fast and get all worried. They're like, "Have you seen them? What happened?"
What were their names?
She says, "Well, my older brother was Roger, and then Sean and Nora were my brother and sister, and they just took them."
Well, we found 2 of them. And we'll probably go look for the other one.
Next,
They didn't mention you, though.
and she doesn't really say anything, just kind of stares at you for a moment.
Oh, never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say. So, what color of hair did your siblings have?
The two little kids kind of look at each other. They're like red, kind of like ours, and they show you their red hair, and they did have red hair.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we should send them back.
They kind of
Yeah.
describe what they look like, to a T, pretty much. Like I would try, and they kind of like go through each and describe each one a little bit.
Okay. Cool.
Did your sister have any skills or
Any trades, and
any trade?
she took care of us. She used to sew. She,
Oh my god.
she had funny jokes.
Okay, they're
All right.
Um,
Yeah, I think these are their kids,
Okay.
younger
I don't
siblings.
think we can announce them, but hopefully they won't get shot on sight.
Nah, probably not being
I take everyone aside to say this. I don't.
right.
yeah.
Would they be out of radio? Would Steelhead be out of the walkie-talkie range by now? Probably.
Yeah, definitely.
He might see them on the way back, but
you do have one
we have
card
to send
left, so
here.
Uh,
I could try another device, but I don't think.
no.
Yeah, I think I used it all up.
All right. Well, can't really leave these kids here.
Why don't we have them wait for Steelhead to come back, and then have him go back with them again?
You could probably, like reinforce the bathroom doors, or with everything that's around. There's like old plumbing in the doorways and stuff. So like if you could like barricade these kids in there somehow, or until they wanted to let themselves out. At least as a temporary measure, anyway.
That might work.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I'll spare my can of tuna for them to eat while we're gone. So
How nice of you. Old tuna.
my 30-year-old can of tuna.
All right. So yeah, you let these kids, do all their bindings and stuff like that, and they basically, take the can of tuna and just start scarfing it down. You can see they probably haven't eaten in quite a while. Yeah, you can barricade them in there without a problem if that's what you want to do. The guy outside, though, as you kind of come back out of the room, he's like, "See, I saved your life. I tell you, there's bomb."
You were
Right.
also probably the one who put the bomb there in the first place.
He shakes his head.
Yeah,
No,
we're
I
still gonna
don't.
kill him
I don't
at
like
some point,
grenades.
so. Back to the plan.
Yeah.
So yeah, this long hallway. You can see the long hallway goes down, and then it kind of turns. I guess it would be to the west, around the corner. Gonna head down that way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move your guy down. Let's see. You putting the bag back on everybody's head?
Yeah, my head.
Okay.
As well.
All right.
With Roll20, can you move multiple icons at a time?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Yes, you can.
That'd be
Oh.
great.
At least I can,
Oh.
anyway. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be great for like big battles.
Yeah. All right. So as you come around the corner, actually, let me. Oh, I gotta take off the real areas. All right. Let's see. It sucks you got to do this in squares. All right. So you can see kind of like it goes down. There's a door to your right and a door to your left. Both of them are kind of like heavy wooden doors. When you go further down, like all the way down at the end of the hallway, it splits to the left and the right. It looks like an old sewery type area. You can see like nasty water trickling across the floor and stuff. To your left, the door that's to your left, which would be right over here, you can hear like the sound of like crackling flames or something. Every now and then you can hear like a word spoken in a different kind of language, and then like somebody's like almost like they're hammering on something or trying to open something from inside this room. And then you can hear like them swearing and cussing, and then speaking in English again a little bit. They sound like they're arguing about how to open something, and then they'll start banging on it again, whatever it is.
From the left.
Yep.
No sounds from the right.
Nope.
Nothing there.
Nope. That's just.
I turned my flashlight off. Oh wait, is that our only source of light?
Well, for you and Salazar, yeah. Michael
Yeah.
can see in the dark.
I should send Michael forward
Yeah.
to see what's going on.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn my
I guess-
flashlight off for now.
I guess I'll stay behind him in case we get caught, and then he still looks like a hostage.
Wait, so these two? So these two doors or where the sounds? Okay.
Yep, the sounds are coming from the southern door, like right below your guy where the door is. The room to the
Okay.
behind you doesn't sound like there's anything coming from there. It's just a regular door.
Okay. Can I try to open the door very quiet or a little bit?
Why don't you roll stealth?
Okay.
Try not to be noticed. Difficulty, let's say, what's your, let's see, my God.
I have 6 points and stuff, 9 total.
So 6 is going to be -1, 0, -1. So it's going to be a minus, actually, it's going to be automatic because it's too easy for you.
Okay.
So, as you open up the door a little bit, you open it up just enough to kind of see in there, and you can see 2 guys that are sitting next to a crate. Actually, I will reveal that a little bit for you. There's these 2 crates in there, and you can see like they're trying to pry open the crates. The room has like a big insignia on the floor of the San Diego Police Department. You can see it used to be like a police room at some point. There's gun racks that are all empty now against the back wall, and then a gun case, like a cabinet or whatever, but you can see where they've been trying to pry it open but haven't been able to. And then the 2 crates on the floor are like military type crates. You can see they have like the U.S. military insignia on them. They have like that camo-y green coloring, and right now they're trying to open up these 2 crates. Over in the other far corner, you can see like a fire burning, and there's actually 2 like human legs that have been skewered, and they're cooking over top of the flames.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yep. Actually, it kind of looks like turkeys on there, but it's actually human legs, feet. And you can see they're cooking over top of that. And then there's just this 2 guys that they have their back towards you at the moment as they're trying to open up one of these crates.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the. I'll close the door quietly,
Okay.
and I'll walk back over here, and tell them what I saw.
All right.
Okay. Did they have any weapons near
Not
them?
in their hands, right? They just have the crowbars
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah, they're just like working with crowbars. There was a couple guns on the floor you could see, but they don't have them on them. They're like overset in the side in the corner,
Okay.
like a sleeping bag and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. We could just rush them.
Okay.
You could throw a grenade in there and
Well,
just.
they may have. I think they may want the guns. Is the thing.
Oh right, yeah. I mean, if it's in the crate, it might be safe, but good call.
All right, so who's taking the shots?
Who's a good firearm?
I'm okay. We should all probably just storm in there. I start handcuffing our friend to something.
Okay.
Either a pipe or
And drag him.
a thing. Okay.
Yeah, there's plenty.
Getting sick of this baggage. I ask him, "Is this what you were referring to?"
He says, yes. There's plenty of weapons in there and food. Much food.
Okay.
Fresh
Maybe
food.
Salazar.
We'll let you stay alive for now.
Yeah, no, Salazar and Michael can tell there's a moment where I'm just kind of considering just putting him down there. But I don't do it. So I get some credit.
Yeah, he doesn't resist or anything when you go to handcuff him. He just lets you kind of do it. He's trying to, do whatever he can to survive at the moment. So he does whatever you say.
Should we just rush them?
Yeah, I'll take out a knife.
Okay. Do I have anything I can... I have a knife too, but I'm not very good at stabbing people.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go with my... Or do we think there might be people in the other rooms too? So we want to be quiet in case they didn't hear our grenade explosions earlier.
Are plasma guns loud?
The plasma guns, no, not really. Just like a little pew pew, Star Wars style.
I'll take out my plasma pistol then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We both
Okay, I'm gonna take out my gun or my knife.
Do you want to start off by trying to sneak in on them? You might be able to kill them before we even do anything. If you
No, I don't think we're gonna be able to sneak up on them. I mean, it's not a very, it's an open room. I mean,
Okay.
so, turn on your flashlight, I guess,
Yeah,
I mean-
I turn it on.
All right.
and then we go down to the door.
All right. So as you guys come up to this door, you can sounds like this really loud whirring type sound is coming back from where your carts were, back towards the subway area. You can hear like the whole place kind of vibrates just a little bit. You can kind of like feel it in your feet a little. And up on the walls where it says like the different train stations and what's coming through and stuff, you can see like a little monitor flip on, and it says PKD, and then it says Station 12, and it like pops up and it says waiting for boarding, and it like brings up, and you can hear like something. It does almost sound like a subway train is coming down through, but it's way off the distance yet.
Okay.
You would know that this place shouldn't really have any power at the moment.
Right. This could be a feast. The feast. This could be anything.
Did say it would be a feast.
We have some time before it gets here, but I think we might want to disable that train once it stops at the station.
Sure.
Just break a window and toss a grenade inside of it. Hopefully kill everything inside.
Yeah, like where the monitor is or whatever, you can see like a little countdown. It has about 1 minute and 30 seconds or so until it reaches your spot.
Okay, sort of motion at that.
Oh wait, do we want to?
These motions?
All right.
Do we want to kill these guys right now then? I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna go shoot one of them.
Yeah, I think we should do it. Kill them first. Otherwise, we might have to deal with them and whatever gets off of that train. So
the rounds in this
surprise.
the rounds in this game last about 12 seconds, so you should have plenty of time.
Yeah.
Feasibly.
I hope this will be over pretty quickly.
okay. Do we roll initiative again?
Are you just storming right in?
Yeah. I get my rifle ready, and I think it's a plasma rifle, right? I think I have a plasma rifle.
Just gonna hold up my pistol, start walking towards them as soon as one of them starts to turn around and go.
All right. Basically, you have surprise on them, so each of you can do whatever you want to do, and then if you're assuming you don't kill them, then we would roll initiative.
Cool.
So, let me get a couple tokens real quick.
Huh. I actually don't have the stats for the plasma rifle. I know I got one. We all got one, right? At the beginning, it was one of the.
I have a plasma pistol, but I never got the stats for the other one.
Yeah, you should
We
only
asked
have.
for it after we started. I don't have the rifle stats.
Yeah, I know we got them.
You got the plasma pistols. I don't remember you getting a rifle.
I thought we asked for them, didn't we?
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Yes.
before we left.
Yeah. I remember I was trying to club people with it for a rather long time.
Let's see, plasma rifle. Where is it? Let's check combine. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I'll give them to you. You each should have one probably. Let's see.
Okay.
The damage is gonna be 5 injury.
5 injury.
Yep. The long range is 200 meters.
Okay.
So medium would be 100 and short would be 50.
Cool.
And then there's no ammo or radius for it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
accuracy, and same thing. There's no accuracy for it. So
Okay. Cool. Sorry for that that interruption.
nope, that's good. I totally forgot about
Okay.
those two.
Let's storm in there. Pew pew.
Pew pew. All right. So all three of you are firing. At which guy?
I'm.
I'll go with the guy on the left.
Okay, I'll take the right.
Can I wait until they see which one's more damaged or which one?
Yeah, which one gets hit?
Okay.
Okay, let's see. You're using your rifles?
I am.
I'm using my pistol.
Okay, since you're gonna have to roll for these ones, so let's see. Start with Andre. What is your points in firearms?
1 moment. Firearms is 4.
So it's gonna be, let's see. And you're doing a short blank, so that's 0. Average is 1. Firearms is 1. So it's gonna be a difficulty of 2. And 0 versus 2. All right. And same thing for Salazar. Well, actually, what is your points in firearms?
4.
Okay, so yep, difficulty 2. All right, so you guys come storming in, blasting. Your bullets are kind of like going everywhere but where they're supposed to go. Michael, what would you like to do? Neither one gets hit. You can see they like turn around. They don't have any weapons on them or anything at the moment, but they're like turning around to see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take out my knife and I'm gonna throw it at this one.
Okay. I say that's short range, so no difficulty there. You have 6 points in athletics, right? So
Yeah.
-1. So difficulty 0.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
So you guys are like coming in storming with guns, and he throws a dagger and kills the guy. You know. I gotta see what the injury is on a dagger, though.
It's 1 injury.
Knife,
apparently.
1 injury. Okay. Should have
That's
used a
it?
rock.
The rock does more.
The rock does 2 fatigue.
Yeah, 2 fatigue. All right, so let's see. They don't have any armor on at the moment. So actually, nothing can absorb it. So yeah, he takes 1 injury. So you can see the dagger, like, hits him in the shoulder and knocks him down a little bit. Why don't you go ahead and roll initiative? Let me clear the initiative, though.
Ready?
Yep,
Did
go.
I-
You got to click your guy there first.
Sorry.
So Andre, I can add Michael.
Sorry.
Yep. And Salazar. Nice.
Tied again.
And clicked over. All right, so Michael and Salazar, then Andre, and then the 2 bad guys. So Michael and Salazar, what would you like to do? Neither one has armor on. Neither one has they got crowbars in their hands at the moment, but that's it. They don't have any guns on them.
Okay.
Basically, all they have time to do is turn around and kind of see they look kind of surprised on their face, and they like start shouting something in their whatever their language is that they're speaking. They kind of bring their crowbars up like they're gonna run at you and start swinging.
I'm just gonna shoot him again.
Pew, pew. Yeah.
All
sorry.
right. You want to move up closer or do anything?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm staying
Alright.
away.
So let's see. Short range is going to be 0. That's 1. And what was your firearms thing?
4.
4 as well.
+1. Okay, yep. So difficulty 2 still for both of you. Zeros. Oh,
Oh, 4.
And
And
that
I'll
does.
take out another knife.
All right. Let's see. Andre, so Salazar, your bolt kind of goes off to the side. The guy, you can see he's like running at you, swinging. The other guy, though, Andre's able to peg off. You kind of like blow off the whole side of his face and whatever. There's nothing left of the guy. You completely demolish him because he has no armor to do anything. So, and why don't you go ahead and go after that guy?
Difficulty 0? Okay.
So he takes 1 more injury. All right. 2 injury. C+1. All right, so he's gonna come in swinging his crowbar. Salazar, you're in the front. You're the closest one to him. So what would you like to do with this? Basically, you can try to, like dodge it or try to block him.
I'll try to catch it and keep him from swinging it at me.
So I guess it would be like a melee defense, blocker, parry, melee attack. So it's going to be your fitness plus melee. So you're going to be using your melee.
Okay.
And it's basically going to be contested. So you're not going to do no difficulties or whatever. You're just going to roll it.
Oh.
Ability 3. Skill 1. Difficulty 0.
He hits you.
Salazar -4 to -1. Yep, he hits you, so you're going to take 1 injury, Salazar. So he kind of like comes in, when he swings down, the bit of the crowbar, like the hooked part, kind of digs into your shoulder and hangs. It's kind of like hanging there.
Oh, man. I'm bruised.
All right. Michael and Salazar.
No.
This guy's point blank for you to shoot to if you wanted to try and shoot him, Michael.
Yeah, I'll take out my pistol and shoot him.
All right. So,
I don't have anything firearms though.
right. I would say it'd be a difficulty 2 for you. I think it's going to be automatic for Andre if you want him to go first.
Yeah, let's have Andre go first.
Okay. Can I just point blank? Just.
Yep. Yep. So what do you do to this guy? He's dead. It does 5. He has no armor. So yeah, as he's like swinging, hacking away at Salazar, you can just kind of like come up to his head and pull the trigger. He just kind of like splatters against the wall and hits the floor. What would you like to do?
How much time do we have left?
That was
For that,
basically 2 rounds, so 12, 24, so about 1 minute and 8 seconds.
Okay.
Better get going, Andre.
Yeah. Do I I want to retrieve my knives, but
Yeah. Yeah, you can get them without a problem. Unless they actually, go way off the distance with a total miss or something. I assume you always pick them up.
okay.
I'm gonna grab one of the crowbars and hook it on my belt.
All right.
So we have these crates that they were struggling to open. Right?
Right.
Did they get them open at all?
Nope. Both of them, you can see where they've been prying at them and trying to get them open and everything. Same thing with a gun cabinet that's on the wall, but both crates and the gun cabinet seem to be locked right tight.
Okay.
They have like big heavy padlocks. You could try to pick the padlocks if somebody had the finesse or stealth to do it.
Okay.
If you wanted
Anyone
to
have it?
try brute force, you could.
Don't have what should we call it? I have the stealth, but I don't have the fine manipulators.
Yeah, you don't have fine manipulation.
I
So.
could try.
Salazar, what do you got for stealth?
4.
Yeah, you could try.
I'll give it a go.
Let's see, you have 4, so let's see what the difficulty is.
While they're doing this, I think I want to go to that terminal.
You're
I'm
gonna go by
curious if
yourself?
I have any. Yeah, I'm just gonna go by myself while you guys are playing with the lock.
You have a flashlight.
Oh, I do have a flash. Okay, yeah, I stay.
Well, actually, no. I can
you can
go
leave-
with you. We can leave.
There's the
Salazar
flame.
behind.
Okay.
Yeah, the flames in this room is lighting it up for you anyway, too.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I just want to look at that terminal. I want to see if there's anything useful I can do, like make that train lock or something. But this is after Salazar's done with his lock picking and stuff.
Okay. Let's see. There's the 2 crates in the gun cabinet. They're all going to be a difficulty of 5. So it's going to be really hard for you. But if you want to roll 3 times to see if any one of them open.
Would a laser weapon just break the locks?
It might.
You probably have to aim it really on the lock itself, though.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, it might just like glance off.
So yeah, they're all way too complex for you to try and pick the locks for. Some sort of heavy blast could do it. The plasma pistols probably wouldn't be so good of an idea, especially if they ricocheted off or something. Like if you wanted to strap a grenade to them, it would work.
Ooh.
But what if they're full of grenades?
That would suck for you.
Well, I mean, we would hopefully be out of the room for the grenade in the first place, so.
Yeah, you can see like on the side of the crates and stuff, it says munitions, so you know there's probably guns or weapons of some sort in there. Same thing with the gun cabinet.
I'd say we just take the whole crate.
Or we can just leave it here for now. I mean,
Yeah, well, when we leave, take the whole crate.
when we leave.
Andre, what did you want to do with the terminal?
I want to see if it has any options for me to, say, make the train skip the station. To see if I have anything over the doors that I can do.
Basically, what you have right now is all it is just the display that's coming through.
It's just the display. Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to actually find the terminal.
Right, and then it's not linked to like a panel that I have to open to. No. Okay. Cool.
The room right behind you guys, you can see on the door it says boiler room and maintenance room. And then like it has a little diagram or whatever next to the door, but it says the terminal room is that way as well.
Okay. This is all probably going to take too long anyway. I don't remember if there are any examples of someone speedily hacking something in the Terminator franchise.
Yeah, you could certainly try.
Yeah, there's that bit where they're jacking an ATM machine in the second one. So the options that we have seem to be looking for this thing, this terminal, or taking positions and just getting ready to kill whatever comes out of that car.
Yeah, probably looking for the terminal is our best bet.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, you want to open up that room?
Yeah.
All right. The door isn't locked or anything like that. Let me open it up.
Do I have a laptop or anything like that? I don't think so, right?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. I need to get one.
All right, so when you open up this room, you kind of hit with like an old exhaust sort of smell. You can see like gas cans are kicked around the room. There's old cleaning supplies, so like the whole chemical smell of the room hits you. The back wall, the very back wall, has some old computer monitors and stuff set up and looks like an old CB radio and other little odds and ends. There's no power to it or anything like that. There's an old water tank and, just like cleaning supplies and stuff like that. Let me freehand. And then right over here is another doorway that goes into a room. And you can see like up above the doorway, it says terminal room.
Okay. I beeline for it.
All right. As you get up to the door, you can hear like a soft ticking sound. Almost sounds like a Morse code, but you're not able to make it out. It's kind of static, not really staticky, but like really, really soft. That's coming from beyond the door.
Cool. What do you think?
Someone may be in there. I can try and stealthily open the door again.
Give it a shot. I'm gonna stand right here
Okay.
and just face it with the rifle just low. This
Okay.
door's going to explode, isn't it?
Okay, I'm gonna like very, very littly open the door.
Okay, so as you open the
Stand
door,
right
it's like a old room. You can see, it's like really hard to get the door open. When you pry it open just a little bit, and you like hit with a blast of cold, damp air, the smell of death kind of hits you, and it has like a very musty old. You can tell that this hasn't been opened in a long, long time. Whatever's in there, and the soft ticking sound you can still hear. It's just completely dark in this room. You for your guy, you can sense that there's like some old radio equipment and there's like a body or something in there, but you can't actually make out any details really.
Okay. It doesn't seem like there's a bomb like last time. Do you want me to open it all the way?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
We don't have like any time at all left, most likely.
And then
I'm hoping I can just lock the doors on that train so we can figure out what's inside of it.
And I must have at some point messed up the lighting in this room. I did. Okay. You're not actually going to be able to see in the room because I messed up the lighting for it, but that's okay.
Oh, sure.
okay.
As long as we, can figure it out.
Let me see if I can. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it worked. There we go. Okay. As you guys come into the room with the flashlight, you can see like the back wall is filled with old CB radios and like military type radios and walkie-talkies and stuff like that. There's a chair that's sitting up against the wall, and there's a body that's been well past decayed, and like all it's just rags that are hanging off of the old skeletal form or whatever. And you can see
Okay.
that the soft ticking is coming from an old radio station. There's no power to it, like it's not giving out any sort of signal or stuff, but you can see like the little Morse code hammer like tapping.
Okay.
There's a couple old reels that are still set in the radio itself, like as if somebody wanted to record something and transmit it or whatever.
Okay.
It was still Andre, you could recognize it. It's been used. The guy was there, probably recorded something or did something, but you'd have to get the power to it somehow to do anything.
Right. To replay it.
Yeah.
Anything related to the train itself?
I figure you got about 30 seconds left.
Okay.
You can hear it like picking up and the ground shaking a little bit more and the roar of the train coming down through.
Okay. None of the technology relates to the train though, right?
In here,
It
no.
doesn't. The tracks, no. Okay. This room is not going to be useful for us right now. I tell them that. I assume they don't know. Maybe Salazar would.
Right.
But
yeah,
this looks more like it's for radio dispatch for the train system. And any sort of this train system doesn't seem computerized.
Right.
Except for the alert system. One thing I do is I sort of push the body over. I'm curious if it's wearing a uniform.
It
of any
is.
sort.
It says on the like on his chest or whatever, it says maintenance foreman Anthony Perkins.
Anthony Perkins. Okay.
And you can see like he has like the maintenance uniform and he has like a little dispatch badge and stuff like that.
Okay. This is useless. We have to go and get ready for that train.
Let's see.
Wait up. That Arnold's theory actually raises a good point. If somehow there's electricity on these tracks that's powering a train to come here, that doesn't sound like something that vultures would be able to do. That sounds like something machines would be able to do, right?
From what you know, yeah.
Yeah, like what if they're using this as some kind of transport?
For a bunch of Arnolds?
For a bunch of Arnolds. We might want to hide. What do you think?
Well, can you do anything with these radios? Or
Nothing.
can we find a terminal?
I can't control it. It seems like the radios are more for dispatch. for like communication.
Yeah.
There isn't a computer system that controls the trains. The computer system simply monitors them. So like it announces when the train is coming.
Yep.
But it has no control over the train at all.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, this would just be like the dispatch office, or calling in for emergencies or whatever.
Those cars might actually require physical keys to open and close the doors. To like actually.
Yeah, gotta figure too.
It's
It's from 1997 too.
Yeah. So that makes sense. I think they use keys, and the doors are electronically opened and closed, but you need the key to do it.
Right.
And it's not connected to the web or anything. It just is done that way. Even police officers, when they need to open one train car, they have a key that opens a specific one. So it's keys and motors, basically.
Yep.
What do you think?
So what would you like to do? Got about 30 seconds or so before the train pulls in.
So we can talk to the train from here?
If you got power to the things, yeah.
We probably can't in 30 seconds.
His batteries would be able to power up one of the radios.
Oh.
You want me to try it? What do you want to say? I start getting out my batteries and start trying to put them in, though, because this seems like a good idea.
Just send a warning, like
Overall.
we're getting slaughtered here or something, so that they stay away.
Okay. I can give that a shot. What's slaughtering us? Machines or soldiers? Machines? I mean, if it's machines, they won't even care. They won't speak. They probably don't speak. I don't know. They probably don't even listen to our English. Want me to do that?
Sure.
Say that.
Go
Okay.
for it.
Say that one. Terminators. Move to next station. Okay, I'll do that.
Alright.
Yeah.
I plug it in if I can and charge it, and I put whatever headset goes on. I ask them to start screaming in the background.
No,
Salazar
scream,
rifle.
shoot my gun.
Yeah. Pew pew.
My
Robot
bruised
death.
shoulder.
All right, so you're gonna say that you're basically getting attacked by Terminators,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It takes a few seconds, and you can hear like the rumbling of the subway as it's pulling into where the station is, and like the air brakes and everything hiss off. Who's wearing the headset, Andre?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you can hear like a little static come through, and then like a voice. It has a very computerized sort of voice, and it says, "I detect no Terminators." Only
I
human.
love it when I'm right about things. We have to run. We have to run immediately.
So like as soon as you say that or whatever, it's like, no, wait. I save humans. Come. I'll save you. I'll take you to paradise.
No.
Tell them we'll be right there.
No.
Wait for
I
us.
want to take off the headset.
Wait, what?
Take off the headset.
Paradise, though. No.
He says, no, don't take out the paradise. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you.
I rip the headphones off and I
Get your power supply.
just cut it. Yeah, I cut it too, and I take my power supply out.
Okay, so you can see like the little monitors of like the the old computer subway map system stuff kind of click on. It shows the train is out there where your cart would be and stuff. Up on the little monitors and stuff like around that are saying like what station is coming, what train is coming in and stuff. It comes across as, "I'll save you. I'll bring you to paradise," as if it's like communicating it through the monitors. It's like, "Come and I'll help you."
I can't. Okay.
This says Terminators are coming. Hurry.
Can you get a firebomb ready?
Sure.
It says Terminators are coming,
Mm-hmm.
but the voice was robot. Okay, no, it's fucking with us. Okay. There might well be a Terminator just waiting for us on the platform.
And they'll say, I'm not a Terminator. I'm a rogue AI. My name is PKD.
They're like a test bluff check against machines.
Not really, no. It
We
says
can-
if you can see like where it comes across, it says PKD and it has like a little smiley bracket type face thing, like before emoticons were ever cool. But it also says, but then like scrolls off and it says that stands for Philip K. Dick.
Okay,
What?
I trust it.
Uh,
I can talk to it.
I'll
can
say,
try.
Andre, can you help us make some sense of this?
Okay. Philip K. Dick? Question. Oh, yeah, it's not. I'm not typing, am I? I'm speaking.
No, it seems like it can hear you guys when you're talking or whatever.
Oh, okay. Where is this train going?
To paradise.
Where the fuck is paradise?
This is deep below ground. A realm of paradise.
What? Pocket number?
You just see like question marks scroll across the screen.
Oh, damn it. How are you powering the tracks?
And it comes across, it says, I control the power. There's like a blank for a few seconds that says, I can hack into the system.
Okay.
You can see like
Does this phenomenon mean anything to my character in all of his experience with technology? Is there any... Have we done anything that has caused programs within Skynet to go rogue and just do things like this? Because
why don't you roll? You have knowledge, I believe. Let me see your character sheet. Whoops, wrong one.
Because this is... I don't know if this is like somebody... I don't know.
Right.
Aiming to have magical powers, or if this is within the realm of, possibility.
Athletics, composure, firearms. I'd say knowledge. You don't have any, but technology you have 8. How about 4 plus your reasoning is 4? Do it. Just put a 4 in your knowledge for a moment. 4 points, because we're going to treat it as a technology knowledge.
Okay.
And if you want to roll and see what you know about it, just do a difficulty of 0. I'm not actually going to give you a difficulty, but this will give me an idea of how much you might know.
Okay.
Depending on your roll.
So for this roll, my knowledge is 4, but my knowledge is truly 0 in the long run.
Yep.
Cool.
I just cut your technology in half.
Okay, cool. Thanks very much.
Okay. So
Let's
about
see
tied.
how it
So you do know that it is possible for different programs of Skynet or the different programs that it creates, or the different Terminators and whatnot, to go rogue. They basically kind of break off from Skynet somehow, or else Skynet will cast them off as like a failure or something. And that's how you guys would get, like Steelhead and stuff. You're able to cut that connection between Skynet and reprogram it.
So there
are other AIs that are quite feasible. There'd be other AIs, considering there's Skynet itself. What they are, you probably don't know, but yeah, I mean, it's quite feasible that it is something else besides Skynet. Yeah.
So this is kind of like okay. Okay, cool. I look at them, I say, I think we struck gold.
Do any of you have literacy?
I don't think so.
2.
You have 2.
have literacy?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. Andre, you would know then at least. Philip K. Dick was a sci-fi author at one time.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Okay. Um, I guess one of his most popular whatever though would be like Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which had like not really rogue, but artificial human beings, basically like robots that kind of like got their own emotions and kind of started to become more human.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what this thing is named himself after, is that author.
I think we should get on the train. What do you think?
I think we should see what's on the train first.
Okay. Can you get a firebomb ready?
Yeah, I agree with Salazar.
Once we get on that train, I don't think we'll be able to get off of that train because if it has the tracks running, that means there'll be. Oh no.
Oh no.
Kalen turned into a tiger again.
All right. As you guys come around the corner, you can see the subway. It looks like your basic subway train, except for everything is looks very computerized. There's like where all the windows would be, or all paneling is black paneling, but it's showing like a computer monitor type face, which I will actually send to you right now. Players journals, all the plays. So you get like that screen mesh looking computer face on all the windows of the thing. It has a very Terminator look to the subway system. You know, it has like the pipes and all the bioorganic look to the subway train. The doors are opened up. Inside you can see that it's just basic rows and rows upon seats inside of it. Nobody's that you can see is inside of it. Nobody's coming out of it. But you know, as you peek around the corner, you can see like the computer face kind of look towards you and says, "I see you." It says, "Come, hurry up. I'll take you to paradise. I'll be your savior."
Were you following us the whole time?
It shakes its head back and forth. Says, "No, I detected life from several miles away. I came to save you."
You almost brought cannibals to paradise.
It says, "I wouldn't bring vultures to paradise."
No, okay. So it has some context.
All right. Well, I'll take the hostage, hold him in front of me, and start walking towards the train.
Okay.
Oh, can we just leave the hostage behind?
Yeah.
I'm using him as a shield.
No, he's more trouble than he's worth.
Yeah, I don't want to be the guy that has to execute the hostage, but
So yeah, as you start to like move forward or whatever, you can see like this green light kind of shoot out from the subway train. It kind of like scans over top of your body. It doesn't hurt you or do anything, but it'll stop on the vulture, and the computer says stop. He has human flesh in his stomach.
Okay, we kick him out.
Yeah.
Wait, no, should we just kill him? Can we just kill this guy? Are we?
You can just kill him.
Sure.
Yeah,
he puts his hands up. He says, "No, I won't.
dead.
I won't do
He's
anything."
dead. I killed him. There, he's done.
All right. So yeah, he's dead.
Andre doesn't seem to have very much of a conscience. Yeah, he did that without really any qualms. He sort of drags the body off of the train car and just sort of tosses it there.
Yeah. As you come forward towards the train station, it says, "Do you have any more people we can save?"
The two little girls.
Yeah,
It
but
says, "Yes, I detect life."
We can grab him. We don't know how far this is taking us. It could take a rather long time to get back to the pocket.
It says, "What is this pocket you speak of?"
Nothing.
Where we came from.
There's more life there?
No, we were there by ourselves. It's
Okay.
just what we called our home for the while.
Good. Excellent.
All right, so you can see like the computer screen face kind of disappear, and it holds up like a pair of pants, and it shows your face kind of like going into the pockets. And it says,
Close enough,
It
yes.
was a pocket inside the earth, not inside my pants.
right, and yeah, so the computer kind of screen pops back up, and it smiles. It's like, "I only kid."
All right, so
We
should we
should get-
bring the
Yeah.
kids along?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Otherwise, we're just
knock on
leaving
their
them
door and
to-
have them unbarricade themselves.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna get on this thing?
I'll go last. I'll let you guys get on the thing.
Inside the train, it looks not really. I mean, it's shaped like a subway car and stuff, but you can see like all the sorts of little wiring and gears, and you can see that it was something that was created probably kind of like Skynet, or it's created like the various Terminators and stuff. So it has like all the, the joints and the gears and stuff like that. But it's, it's not actually have any weapons that you can see, and it doesn't seem to actually try to harm you or do anything.
Okay.
Right. I'll just
So he kind of looks over and it says, "Do you have any like distinguishing marks, Salazar, or something he would notice?"
had a scar, I think, from a boar attack.
Okay, that'll work. So he kind of like, you can see like the green scans from the little beads of light off the subway scan each of you or whatever, but it kind of stops at Salazar, and then it says, "Why are you so hesitant, my friend?"
Because you're a machine and machines try to kill people.
This is, he shakes his head. It's like, "I'm not a machine. I'm your friend. I'm your savior."
Oh, good.
And you lie to us.
He shakes his head. I don't lie. I will take you to paradise. Just come, trust me."
Just to shake my head. I'm getting too old for this, and then I'll step on the train.
Yeah, I want to get to its mainframe or something like that. If we can get inside of it,
Right to the very front.
Just no. This is more thinking into the future. If we take it to where it wants us to go, I'm hoping there will be some kind of part of it exposed that I can. I'm hoping if we need to, I'll be able to turn it off or kill it if we need to. But right now we're just on this train at its mercy.
From what you can tell, it seems like the train itself is the mainframe, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. As you guys go get on the train and stuff, you can see that it has like small wires that are in the back end of it that kind of like almost look kind of tentacle-ish or whatever, the kind of wave, and they constantly touch the walls of the tracks where there's little sparks of electricity coming off.
Okay.
So that seems to be like it's using its own power to power what's around it. It's like reaching into the outlets and stuff like that.
Mm. Interesting.
All right. Everybody gonna get on there then?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. As you walk in, there's a big monitor type screen at the very front. It's all like very futuristic from what you guys kind of would expect. It seems to be a little more advanced than even some of the Terminators you've come across. And the screen pops up and it has like this computerized face. Then it says Philip across the top. It says, "You can call me Philip, and I will save you." And the screen goes black, and then it shows like this picture of like this really lush green land and like all these people walking around with smiles and carrying like children. And it's very like biblical looking. You can see like rays of light coming down from the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look real or like CGI?
No, it's like CGI kind of. I mean, really advanced for what you would think as your characters, but to our standards, it'd be like 1990s CGI.
Like Toy Story.
So yeah, probably a little worse than Toy, but yeah. Which I just watched that movie today, ironically. The doors close and you can see like the seats pull out around you, so that it gives you a seat. They're like real cushiony, and like as you guys start to go down, you can feel the train picking up speed as it starts to go down the thing. It shows just like a little video of how it's gonna, almost like the story of Jesus, and it has him saving the people and feeding people, but in place of wherever this this shows this Jesus figure, it's this AI's face in place of Jesus's face. He says, "I will save you. And we will call it there for the night."
Okay.
PKD.